today we're here kicking off the High Life tour. We're here with Ellis Greens. We're here to see what they smoke, how they package, how they do all their stuff. And I'm here with one half of Ellis Greens, Kev, here to walk us through the facility, kind of take us on tour. We're gonna see how it is today.
Oh man, hey, Embarc, always love. I love what y'all got going, man. High Life, man, Volume 1. Can't wait to see it. Got my man Kyle up north, man. Got Chetch up north. It's a beautiful day.
Smells crazy in here. If y'all had smell-o-vision. If y'all had smell-o-vision going on in here. Got Lamar, the other half Ellis Greens over here.
Good, how y'all doing?
Yes, sir.
This is our workstation, man. Small spaces for a small team, but.
And it's literally just y'all two here. We get the Ellis Greens packaged up. It's coming from y'all two hands.
Hey, check it out. All the above, you know? Flower, process. You know, we like to separate it in, you know, B nugs, A nugs, so we can get the customer that perfect ratio. You know, Ellis Greens has been a nice little household kind of like brand in Embarc for, you know, at least 2.5 years now. So we always trying to elevate the customer experience. You know, like I said, the quality control. You know, that's member berry right there.
No,
you know,
QC, yeah.
QC,
QC
all
for
the way
sure.
up, you know, what we say, quality never sacrifice.
Yes, sir.
You know, never sacrifice. Typically start, you know, packaging. Sometimes Lamar will be on one, I'll be on another scale.
Yep.
Have our station, package it up, seal it, apply the COA. Package it up, you know, come in here where we're storing it at. As you can see.
This the office right here.
This the office slash,
this
you
the
know.
trapping in this office.
You know, that's where we come from, man.
Yep, exactly.
You know, being in this space, it does make you feel good. Like, man, I'm in here in the office, you know, storing product, you know, getting it ready for the customer. You see the Embarc orders. Always keep fresh strains. You know, that's our goal is to make sure it's always fresh, right?
What's the King Bling?
Gelato 41 and Larry OG Cross.
Larry OG is classic.
That actually won. Shout out to Chico, man. Chico, love them over there. King Bling, anytime they touch it, it's gone.
Question about the pre-rolls. Everybody always has a bad misconception about pre-rolls. It's always shake, it's always leftovers. Please let everybody know what is in your pre-rolls and how they smoke.
Hey, I'm glad you said that. We call it not your average pre-roll in a sense, right? It's not hand rolled, it's a machine, but we no cone. Full flower, no shake, no trim. We want the customer experience rolled to a perfection of it. You know, I tell everybody it's like a cigar.
Perfect,
You can just tap it, right? Let it do what it do.
And I like that it's not a cone. That's my favorite.
Not a cone.
I don't like smoking cones. I feel like I don't get a big enough hit. I like to roll my own joints. I like big joints, you know what I mean? So it not being a cone is perfect for me.
We got the 2-pack, 1 gram in each one. You know, like I said, some people like to bust it down. You can bust it down. It's no shake.
I see the work crock. The work crock ain't ready to go.
My boy Kyle came. They said Kyle was coming. I said, oh, I know he coming fitted. I had to pull some joints out just because Kyle was
here,
man.
Those are fresh too.
You know,
the fresh with
this is only for you. I'm really in my Crocs working all day. I said, Kyle coming. I gotta throw that shit on.
Yes,
man.
sir.
You trying to get dirty?
Yeah,
man?
let's
Come
get
on,
it. No,
man.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What's next, brother?
Let's go to the grow.
We have lifted ourselves over here to the grow to look at where they grow all the dopest of the dope over here with the Ellis Greens. They threw me a little bit of the sherbanger before we came over here, so we literally floated here.
How's it going, guys?
Good. How you doing? How you doing?
Padre, HB and I are going to show you around a little with the guys. We usually start these things in the veg room.
Started off with the veg.
Where it all begins.
How long have they been in here already?
Well, you got a lot of different stages of different plants. So you're going to see everything from cut to moms that have been here for a long time to something that's production that's ready to go into the next room that we harvest. Yeah, so it all starts in here. We've got 3 bedrooms. This is one of the 3. We have moms on the upper decks in all the bedrooms, and then below would be production stuff. So this is what's going to go into the next room, and then behind you there you got cuts. So the next room behind that. So we're harvesting room 1 next, which is where these plants will go, and then we harvest room 2. By that time, those plants will be down here and then ready to go in there, and so on and so forth.
Just a cycle? Yep.
Yeah. Actually, do you guys want to point out, we got different genetics. One thing we do different around here is we grow a lot of different genetics and relatively small amounts of those genetics compared to most grows. So we have like 85 strains in production right now, and we only have around 325 flowering lights. So, you know, on average, you're only looking at like 3 pounds per light or per strain. We have a few exceptions where we do like 10 lights on a few strains, but for the most part, 2.5 to 5 lights per strain.
Do you have any strains that just yield a crazy amount that you just never stop doing?
So we don't necessarily grow one like that based on yield, but our bread and butter strain here, and has been for a while, is the Georgia Pie Z or Z Pie.
Okay, got you, yep. Classic.
A lot of different brands carry that. We carry it, and it's just been popular. So that's one of the exceptions where we grow 10 lights of that strain.
Okay, copy.
Then we have, there's Old Man just walked in. So yeah, he's one of our other partners in crime here. So Old Man and I've been growing since 2000 together. So we've kind of started growing together. And then HB, my brothers, a bunch of us are here now. Back to the strains. You guys, you want to show them your strain?
Where's it at?
It's right here.
Let's see it.
So quick story about the strain we're talking about now. When we got introduced to Cadre, when we were looking for who would we source our flower through, Lamar came across HB. She gave him a couple buds of something. We didn't know the name of it. He took it home, smoked it after touring a lot of grows, months at a time. He called me and said, I found the one.
That's the one.
Right, that's the one,
that's
right?
The one.
I jetted over to his house. We smoked it. He was like, this the one. This is like I said, big cousin, but his palate is what I go off of, right? I have my own palate, but ultimately when it comes to making a decision, it's gonna go through Lamar. He said, what should we call it? I said, shit, it took you so long to find it. Let's call it Finally.
These sensors right here, basically you can see everything, your salt content, and if you could just explain a little bit more about what these
these are Arroyo sensors. They're called the Taros. They got different versions. This was one of their first versions. We have some newer versions in our other rooms, and we're planning on upgrading all of these. The older ones have the 3-prong sensor. Their newer one has a 2-prong sensor. It's actually a lot more accurate. Water content wise, they're both the same, but the 2-prong one actually gives you a more accurate reading of the salt content or the electroconductivity. And what electroconductivity is basically is the strength of the salt solution in the water inside the pot. The saltier water is, the better it conducts electricity. So it can measure if, as the salt concentration is going up, that the electroconductivity goes up, and it's measured in decisiemens per meter. But this also tells us the temperature of the pot, which can give you a rough estimate of the temperature of the room as well. We also have environmental sensors in the room that aren't plugged into a pot, but they're just sitting out in the environment, and they tell us the temperature, the humidity, the VPD, which is the vapor pressure deficit. Basically the difference between the temperature and the humidity in the room. And those things can help drive the plant. And the goal for these sensors is to be able to kind of steer the plant in particular ways at particular times in the growth. So earlier on in the flowering and near the end, we like to push the dry back, which is how dry the pot gets. And then during the middle, while we're bulking up in the flower, we give them less stress and just let them kind of chill out. You know what I mean? So these allow us to tune and to steer the plants depending on the particular strain and the particular table to achieve those results. And this gives us a 24-hour picture every day. We record and chart the data daily. And basically I take a look at it every night and determine if I need to add a watering event for a table, or if I need to back one down, or if I need to give the plant more water during one watering event to help flush the pot a little bit better. So without these, it's basically going in at one time during the day. I'd have to come in here at 3 in the morning, come in and pick up a pot and just kind of guess to feel how wet it is. Is it wet enough? Is it getting too dry? And take a look at the plant. These allow me to look at the plant anytime during the day, wherever I'm at, and see if I need to add something or take something away.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think it's critical to add that this is critical when you're running so many strains. And what he's just discussed, we're doing this in all 5 rooms. So he's doing this 5 times a day, looking at all 5 rooms. And they're all at different stages because they're staggered. So the room we're about to show you, the sensors aren't in the plant. These will probably be put in the next day or two.
Actually today.
Today? Okay, so these plants were just moved in, as I mentioned yesterday. We'll flip them the next day or two, which means we'll change the life cycle so that they are now entering the flowering cycle. And that flowering cycle will continue depending on the strain from 52 to 70 days. So you guys want to peek in the room?
Yep. Wow.
So like we harvested this room full of plants, big flowering plants 2 days ago. After they've done harvesting, they clean everything out, shop vac the tables, scrub the floors. Then we use a proprietary foaming solution to sanitize the room.
Okay.
Give it 12 hours of sanitizing. Then they come in, power wash and shop vac everything again, and we move plants on in.
Nice.
So it's literally less than 24 hours of downtime between harvest and bringing plants in.
Got you. You were saying earlier about like table partners.
Yeah.
So like how many different strains are in this room and how many different table partners do you have like on this, like on the same table that you genuinely have to like have strategic like watering, you know, like
So, I
kind
mean,
of different temperatures or, you know, different schedules
As
for?
Casey mentioned, typically the only strain that we have a full table of is the Georgia Pie by Skittles.
Got it.
This room we're running a full table of frog poison as well.
Frog poison.
Yeah,
That
but-
sounds fire.
Yeah, but almost every other table in here has a minimum of 2 to 4 different strains on it.
Okay, copy.
And actually some of them are testers, so they might even have
So
more.
each room has its own layout. It's on the cloud. You can see all the tabs for each room. R means it's in the room.
Yep.
H would be harvested, so like historical data.
Copy.
But if you zoom in, you can see, so this is the exception. It's broken into quarters, but GPZ, the full table.
Yep.
If you look here, there's only 16 plants of some of these testers.
Wow. So there's like different 6-7 different strains on one table.
On this particular
Yeah.
table, yeah, there's 5 strains. This one, there's 2 strains. That's a full table of frog. And we're back down to 3 strains, and then 5 strains again.
Wow.
So yeah, they're probably, like I said, 20 to 25 strains per room on average. 2 rooms, so we're gonna warp up 2 weeks at a time.
Copy.
All right?
Yep.
So this was day 1, basically.
Yep.
And then
So this next room is going to be 2 weeks from that right there, from what that would be.
just started week 3.
Yep.
So we'll just walk in front. You'll see what's happened is these plants, they're working in here, so it's gonna be loud anyways.
And then that also affects the flower too. You know, how do you have, you know, like, you know, purple flower and green flower in the same strain?
they're
you know?
going to be different.
Yeah.
The purple comes from the anthocyanin.
Yeah.
That uses a lot of the same precursors as the cannabinoids and terpenoids and flavonoids.
So technically we're skipping room 5, which is why we're gonna have a little bit more of a warp ahead a little further. So I think, Kenneth, where are we at here, week 5?
I think we just started week 6.
Just week 6, so we're gonna skip the week 4 screen snapshot. But
Wow.
now you can definitely
The
see.
difference from,
Yeah.
holy shit.
We kind of jumped 3.5, 4 weeks, you know?
Wow. What do I think? What do I see? I see Wonderland. This is crazy.
Now you really
The
see
metric
some
tags, honestly, I'll tell you, the metric tags is really like what makes me warm inside. Because I do a lot of compliance for Embarc, and like seeing the organized metric tags and like having that organized is like, looks really nice to me.
Yeah, I mean,
she's in charge of
yeah,
all that.
they're
Yeah.
so organized here that they can pull a metric tag and they'd be able to tell you exactly where on the table and where in the room
Wow.
that particular plant was.
We've got week 5 or 6. Like I said, week 6 just starting. There's probably quarter tables of most strains. You can really see now, right? The differences. We don't have color yet.
Can you see how tall those ones are back there? Holy
Yeah. And that's a full table.
That's a full table.
So you can see, but here,
Might be the only
then here you can see the difference between this first half and the second half. Pretty obvious, right? So 2 strains there.
shit. This is insane.
And some tables might have 4 strains that look similar. That's just because old man here's done a good job in choosing partners.
Yeah.
Obviously, if they're similar size, in general, they're going to drink similar amounts. There are
Yeah.
exceptions to all these rules, but Z actually drinks a lot and it's small.
That's what he was saying. Yeah. Z is actually one of my favorite strains. I love
Me
Z.
too.
Yeah, I love Z. This
Yeah.
is insane. It smells insane in here. Like,
Yeah, this was the room that caught on fire about, 6 weeks ago now.
oh shit.
So if you follow us, you might have seen some footage. We got all new lights in here.
Nice.
We
Real quick bounce back for you guys.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
nice.
plants in within like a week or so.
Nice. Can I touch it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
I like to give them a little bit of squeeze.
A little bit of squeeze.
And then I rub my fingers together under my nose to really get the terp flavor.
Smell that. Smell that. Smell that.
And you'll notice the smell's a lot stronger at this
Wow.
stage.
Holy shit.
With as much plant materials we have in here, we increase the temperature a little bit to try and get more humidity out of the room.
Got it.
But really looking forward to getting some more dehumidification
Nice,
power
yeah.
here with a and in
You can definitely feel the moisture when you walk in. Like as soon as you walk in, it was just like kind of instant, but like I didn't mind it, but I mean, I can understand it's probably not the
Yeah, you can
the
feel
best.
it. And again, you're feeling the warmth and the humidity at
Yeah.
the same time.
I mean, right now we're looking at this GPZ, Georgia By Time Skittles. I mean, it's frosty, it smells crazy. I know I keep talking to y'all about smell-o-vision and we need to get it activated like ASAP, but this right here, the fruit on it, like the gas on it, like he said, like old man said, they grow some of the best GPZ. I've had the GPZ, that's what really got me on Ellis Greens, what really made me want to even, you know, try other strains. Like I said, GPZ kept me fueled the entire state fair. If you know anything about working the state fair in California, in Sacramento, in 100-degree heat, with the bros, I'm telling you, you need the GPZ to keep you fueled. I swear to God.
Be like, look, check this out.
Okay, I got you. Like, smell it. Here, get in closer.
This is our trim room here.
Trim room. This is where. Do we need lab coats? I'll put one on if I have to.
Hey guys, we're gonna.
Hello.
This is our materials processors.
Wow.
Yeah.
It smells delicious in here.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're really good at what they do.
Very clean. I see everybody has booties on, and gloves and
for
hair
sure.
nets.
A lot of these women have been with us for many years.
I'm getting suited and booted. You better get over here. I'm getting suited up. I'm getting suited up. We're getting suited up. About to put the booties on. About to put the booties on. About to put the hairnet on. About to get to work. Look, whatever I gotta do. This is what you wanted, right? This is what
MTV crib.
Right. We showed you the crib.
Cover boss.
We showed you the mansion with all the, the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris, and now we about to show you, like the dirty jobs. We about to get down and dirty and trim. Let's see if I remember how to get her done. Check me out. These the new things.
That's the finished product.
He was looking at the
but
King Bling earlier.
I do want to say first off though, shout out to Cadre, Casey, HB, Old Man, everybody here. I think it goes without saying, when we started this journey, me and Lamar being family, it was a bonus that we were able to be with people that are strong in family values like us.
Yeah.
It's not that we don't think that there's good weed out there, and I think they grow the best, but it's more about like the family side of it, right? Them watching us grow, us helping them grow, and we may not grow, but we're very much a part of this grow, right? And they can attest to that as well, So
He said I grow. He said I grow. And the family part too is, I don't know if we mentioned earlier, but they are married right here, HB and Casey. So we got the married couple. We got Old Man, which is honorary brother of Casey's, obviously 20 years, and then the cousins right here. So it's all it's all in the family. It's all in the family, like he was saying.
Two brothers are here. Yeah.
Two brothers work here as well.
everyone, like
It's really in the family.
It's family here.
Yeah.
We have, she's not here right now, she's helping take care of the family, but she's been trimming with us, even before we got this room.
Nice.
Yeah. Auntie.
Auntie for real. Yeah. Auntie for real.
And they take care of their people.
Yeah.
Benefits, dental, come to Cadre, if you wanna.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out some finished product. We're gonna get to some strains that we carry frequently in Ellis Greens bags. Got the King Bling, Ocean Cross, Go ahead and get in there.
It was packaged up at the shop, ready to go.
We were packaging
Yeah,
some
you were packaging it up,
some
yep.
fresh King Bling at the shop. Turns out Embarc wants more than we had, so guess what? Test's gonna be here tomorrow.
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
Packaged by yours truly.
Hey, we like to say from the grow to the stove.
Yes, sir. Look, they got me a nugget trim. I used to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, Now we gonna break it down. No stem. You gotta get the stem out of there, Oop. I'm trying to trim it all right. I'm trying to get it all done, because then to show you the finished product, like damn, he did that. Come here, show the finished product. Look at that. Coming to a bag near you. Thank you for joining us on this High Life tour. We've had an amazing time. Thank you everybody here, Ellis Greens, Cadre. Thank you to the entire family for inviting us and having us here. We appreciate you and joining us for this stop of the High Life tour, and we will see you soon.